Welcome back to JF Coin, the place where history shines and tiny copper coins can make you rich. What if I told you that a small, everyday penny in your drawer, maybe even one that you've overlooked dozens of times, could actually be worth over $500,000? Yes, I'm talking about a Lincoln penny from 1982, a coin that many Americans carry in their pockets every day without realizing its massive potential value. Today, we are diving deep into the world of the 1982 Lincoln cent, its shocking history, its rare variants, and how one small coin can fetch a mind-blowing $585,349 on the collector's market. You don't want to miss this, because by the end of this video, you might just rush to your change jar and start hunting. So stay with me, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to JF Coin, because one video can change your fortune. Let's begin this incredible journey into the 1982 Lincoln penny. To truly understand the value of the 1982 Lincoln penny, we need to go back in time. In 1909, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln cent to celebrate President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. For decades, the penny remained largely the same, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But then came a huge shift in 1982. Why 1982? Because in that year, the U.S. government made a critical change to the composition of the penny. Rising copper prices meant it was getting too expensive to produce a 1-cent coin made of mostly copper. So, the mint switched to a cheaper alternative, a zinc core with a thin copper plating. But here's the twist: the change didn't happen all at once. Instead, 1982 became a transitional year, and the mint produced both copper and zinc pennies, in 7 different varieties. Yes, 7. That's what makes the 1982 penny so fascinating, and potentially valuable. So what does that mean for collectors? It means there are copper pennies, zinc pennies, large date versions, and small date versions, minted in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. And hidden among them, is a true rarity worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now let's break it down. 1982 copper large date, 1982 copper small date, 1982 zinc large date, 1982 zinc small date, 1982 D copper large date, 1982 D zinc large date, 1982 D zinc small date. But wait, there's an 8th type. One that wasn't supposed to exist. This is the coin that turned the coin world upside down. This variety was never officially released. But a few rare examples were somehow struck using copper planchets and the small date die at the Denver Mint. Only a tiny handful of these have been confirmed, and here's the kicker: but that's not the highest value known. There's been private collector sales and auction estimates suggesting a pristine example could reach $585,349 in the current market, especially if it's in perfect mint state condition, certified by top grading agencies like PCGS or NGC. Can you imagine finding a penny worth over $500,000? So how do you know if your 1982 penny is worth a fortune? Look at the mint mark. If you see a D, it's from Denver. Weigh it. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. If you have a 1982 D penny that weighs 3.11 grams and has a small date, you may be holding one of the rarest coins in American history. And remember, coin condition matters. MS 67 or higher grades can increase the price dramatically. Don't clean it. Don't damage it. And definitely, don't spend it. Let's talk real numbers. As of now, in 2025, the rarest 1982 penny varieties are seeing a surge in interest from collectors, investors, and even museums. Why? Because the coin market is booming. More people are investing in tangible assets like rare coins. And transitional era coins like the 1982 D small date copper cent are at the center of attention. Right now, the top-end value for this penny has reached $585,349, based on collector demand, rarity, and auction history. Even common 1982 copper small dates in pristine condition can fetch $50 to $300, while certified high-grade examples might go for thousands. If you're lucky enough to find the true unicorn, the 1982 D copper small date in gem mint condition, you could be looking at life changing money. So here's what you should do after watching this video: go through your change jars, drawers, and old piggy banks use a digital scale to weigh any 1982 pennies you find. Examine the date carefully for small versus large details. Store any rare find safely, and consider professional grading. Visit a certified coin dealer or submit your coin to PCGS/NGC. And most importantly, stay tuned to JF Coin, because we bring you the truth, the history, and the secrets behind the coins that others ignore. Remember, sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. A coin could change your life. Thanks for watching today's episode on the 1982 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe to JF Coin for more amazing stories, coin facts, and real market updates from the world of numismatics. Who knows, the next coin in your hand might just be worth a fortune. Until next time. This is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries, amazing numismatic stories, and the real money hidden in your pocket change. Today's episode is not just exciting, it could be life-changing, because we're diving deep into the story of a 1990 Lincoln penny that's worth a jaw-dropping $585,348 in the current collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that millions of people once spent without thinking, is now one of the most sought-after and valuable pennies in U.S. history. So how did a simple copper-plated zinc coin from 1990 become a treasure worth more than most cars, and even some houses? The story begins in the heart of the U.S. Mint. The year is 1990, and the United States is producing billions of Lincoln cents. These coins feature the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Nothing unusual so far, right? But here's where the mystery begins. Among those billions of pennies, a tiny number were struck without one critical detail: the mint mark. And not just any missing mark. These 1990 pennies were produced at the San Francisco Mint, famous for its proof coin production. Every proof coin struck there should bear the elegant S mint mark. But somehow, some of these proof coins were released without the S mint mark at all. These rare error coins are known as the 1990 No S proof Lincoln cents. And that is what makes them so incredibly valuable. Now let's talk value. Why is this particular penny worth over $500,000 today? First, it's all about rarity. Only a few of these minting errors made it into circulation before being caught. Experts believe there are just a few dozen known examples of the 1990 No S proof penny in the entire world. Second, it's about condition. The highest grade specimens, flawless coins preserved in stunning proof condition, have sold for absolutely insane prices at auctions. One such coin, graded PR 69 Deep Cameo by PCGS, recently shocked the world by selling for $585,348. Let me say that again, a single penny sold for nearly $600,000. So how can you find one of these hidden treasures? Examine the Lincoln cent carefully. If there's no mint mark under the date, and the coin has a mirror-like proof finish, you could be holding a jackpot in your hand. Regular circulation 1990 pennies without a mint mark are common, because Philadelphia minted coins typically don't carry one. But those aren't proof coins. The key here is the proof quality and missing S mint mark. Both must be present for it to be the rare coin. This isn't the first time the U.S. Mint has made $1 million mistake. In fact, minting errors have created some of the rarest and most valuable coins in history. From double dies like the 1955 Lincoln cent to off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, and missing mint marks like this 1990 No S cent, collectors go wild for coins that were never supposed to exist. Every error tells a story. A lapse in precision at the mint turns an ordinary coin into a legend. Now, let's say you found a suspicious 1990 penny, no mint mark, proof finish. What do you do next? Do not clean the coin. This can ruin its value instantly. Send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll certify the authenticity and assign a grade, which dramatically affects the value. If it's the real deal, you could list it at auction or contact a rare coin dealer. Remember, The coin market is booming, and serious collectors are always hunting for legendary coins like this one. The 1990 NOS Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of metal. It's a story of rarity, history, and the thrill of discovery. A coin that once cost 1 cent, now valued at $585,348. And here's the best part, you could find one right now, sitting in a proof set in your closet, hidden in an old family collection, or waiting for you at the next flea market. So the question is, will you be the next lucky person to uncover a $500,000 penny? If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most valuable modern pennies ever discovered, don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Share this video with your friends and family, you never know who might be sitting on a fortune. Until next time, keep checking your change, and stay tuned for the next incredible coin you never knew could make you rich. JF Coin. Welcome to JF Coin, the channel where we bring you the most incredible stories, secrets, and market values behind everyday coins. If you're a coin collector, a curious investor, or just someone who loves turning cents into cents, this is the video for you. Let's dive deep into the story, the history, the hidden features, and the mind-blowing value of the 1998 Lincoln penny. This one coin might just change your life. Our story begins in the bustling coin presses of the Denver Mint in the year 1998. It was a transitional time. America was riding high on the tech boom, preparing for the new millennium, and amidst it all, a copper-plated zinc coin rolled off the mint lines. The 1998 Lincoln penny was born, but this wasn't just any penny. The obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, proudly featured the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, a design that's been in use since 1909, celebrating Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, standing strong, just like the values he represented. If you look very closely, you can actually see a tiny image of Lincoln sitting in the memorial, a detail so small, many don't even notice it. Now, what makes the 1998 special? Well, it's not just the mint mark. It's the hidden variations, rare striking errors, and the collector demand that has skyrocketed its value in the numismatic market. You heard it right, one tiny penny, worth more than $500,000. But how? Let's break it down. The 1998 Lincoln penny has become legendary among collectors because of rare die errors, double dies, and off-center strikes that occurred during the minting process. Some of these mistakes are barely visible to the naked eye, but when authenticated, they can boost the coin's value astronomically. In some extremely rare cases, these pennies were struck on foreign planchets, blanks meant for other coins, creating hybrid anomalies that are now considered priceless. And the cherry on top? A perfect mint state or a coin graded by PCGS or NGC at the highest levels can command record-breaking prices in auctions. The most recent auction sale of a high-grade, rare variant of the 1998 Lincoln penny hit $585,349, making it one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents ever sold. Not every 1998 penny is a jackpot, but here's what you should look for. Mint mark D stands for the Denver Mint. Strong doubling, especially in the words liberty and in God we trust. Use a magnifying glass. Wide AM versus close AM. Flip your coin and check the spacing between the A and M in America. A wide AM variety is highly sought after. Clean strike and high luster. The shinier, more perfect your coin, the higher its value. Contact marks. The fewer scratches and blemishes, the better. If you find any of these signs, don't spend that penny, get it graded immediately by a trusted grading service. Right now, in 2025, the market for rare Lincoln pennies is booming. As collectors and investors shift towards tangible, historical assets, the demand for high-grade coins, especially with unique traits, is rising fast. Online auctions, coin shows, and private dealers are seeing more and more 1998 Lincoln pennies being submitted, but only a select few make the cut as high-value pieces. A circulated 1998 may be worth 10 to 50 cents. But a coin with rare features or mint errors can jump from $500 to $10,000, and the rarest ones, over $585, $349. And here's the kicker, even ungraded coins with minor errors are being scooped up by collectors hoping to strike gold, or in this case, copper. So, what should you do now? Check your coin jars, piggy banks, wallets, especially if you live in the US or have traveled there. Look closely at any 1998 pennies with a D mint mark. If you see signs of errors, get that coin graded. Don't clean it, don't damage it, just send it to a professional service like PCGS or NGC, and remember, every single coin has a story, and yours might just be a six-figure tale waiting to be discovered. If this video blew your mind or made you rush to check your change drawer, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the next big coin find. Got a coin you want us to cover? Or maybe you found a 1998 D with weird features? Drop a comment below, we read every single one. This is JF Coin.